Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where apparently OBS is having a moment, but there we go. It was just working a moment ago and then it didn't do the transition properly. Let's try that again. There we go. Now it works fine. Perfect. I should restart the video, but I'm not going to. And of course the reason I do that is because I find this funny. You don't find it funny maybe, and I don't know, maybe I should restart the video. But no, it's not going to happen. Songhai we could attack, they're allied with the Ottomans, but we're going to be attacking Tunis. We're not going to do this, I think, immediately, because the Mughals are currently engaged in a rather large war. Now, they're going to win that war, but they're expending their manpower reserves on it. So we're just kind of waiting until the opportune moment to strike. And when is the opportune moment? We're not going to get Miltech 30, or rather 31, anytime soon. Like, that's 10 years out, even if we could store up enough, which we can't. We do have a free advisor slot, so we should put in, ooh, a missionary strength advisor. I like it. We're going to promote him straight on up to level 5. Beautiful. Okay, so as I was saying, the Mughals are... Oh, is that Revolutionary Ottomans actually doing well? No, that's Nogai Separatists. Okay. As I was saying, the Mughals are going to win their war, but they are way out over... I don't even know where the Mughals are fighting this. Revolutionary Spain. I have no idea where this is. They're fighting against Shun as the primary belligerent. Ah, okay, so up over here. I think our go button is the Mughals hitting 0 manpower. I think that's the go button. And that should happen pretty soon, actually. Their manpower did go up this last month. We'll see how much that stays. I do want to get some manufactories, great temples if we can. Okay, just no constructions to be done. We don't care about dry docks. Anything over here? I mean, these are mediocre at best, but we'll do that. 5 prestige and 50 milpow. Okay, we'll happily take that. That's a conversion finishing up. Sounds good. Bohemia is the emperor. Not surprising. They're down to 25k in their manpower reserve. The other thing that's a go signal for us is this war is looking close to being over. That would be the other go signal. They just lost 5 victory, or 5 war score, so that would be great. They've occupied a fair amount over here, so they're a long ways away from us. That's a very good sign. They're at 14k manpower right now. 9k. This go signal is going to be triggered very soon. Okay, sounds good to me. We're going to be fighting them for sure. Now, we're not too interested in, like, conquering all of the Mughals in this game. Our primary goal is, in fact, going to be taking over Africa, so that's the purpose of fighting Tunis here. We're going to have to fight Revolutionary Spain pretty soon, too. Songhai and Holland. Now, we are working on Holland. I don't know how realistic it really is to get these guys diplomatically annexed. I think we're going to have to dissolve that alliance and revoke the guarantee, because I don't think that we can get our opinion up high enough. So we're going to have to conquer Holland. On 1 October, we'll revoke our guarantee. This, of course, is starting a truce with us, and that truce will be up in 1790. That's okay. We can run over Holland at any time. We'll revoke our guarantee. And, yep, November of 1790, so 5 years. Songhai is going to be our next military conquest target. Of course, we're going to be fighting the Ottomans as well for that. We do not want to be fighting the Mughals at the same time. And the Mughals are at 1k manpower right now. So, they are definitely not really able to replace their losses. They're now at no manpower, and they are taking hits, so they're actually fighting. This is our moment. We're not going to declare on the Mughals, of course. We're going to declare on Tunis, who will call in the Mughals. The Mughals will join this, and that's perfect. The Mughals are actually in debt as well? That's good to know. Fantastic. Do it. We go into Tunis here. They have no way out unless they have access to revolutionary Spain, which they currently don't. Okay. So, what is our goal here? The Mughal troops are a long ways away. I'm going to send this force up to here, this force to here, this force to here, this force to here. From there, we're going to start just doing our front here. This does not have flying batteries in it, and that needs to happen. So we'll get that going, and these guys will just move up. Like so. Now we're right on the edge of attrition in a lot of these provinces, and we will be taking attrition. So that is something to think about. But we'll just do something kind of like this for now. Okay, in we go. We're looking to have this whole section of the Mughals over here, once again, crushed, ideally before they can respond. I don't know how realistic that really is. We'll see. Did they piece out of their other war? No, they did not. They did somehow get 88,000 manpower. Okay. Are the Mughals cheating? How did they get 88,000? Maybe they got an event. I mean, we got an event for 64,000 last episode. So maybe? Maybe they disbanded a few troops at the same time. It's possible. I think it's unlikely, but it's possible. We'll continue converting, and we are going to go chase down this Mughal navy for sure. We don't have an admiral here, and we should recruit one. Okay. Oh, yeah. Military access. Holland canceled it. Right. We don't need to do that. Fantastic. So we have a siege that just ended, and what siege was that? Ah, that was this siege up in Tunis. Right. Okay, we're going to head up over here. We do have a province that we can convert. That's excellent. We're going to move these guys over to here. We did lose a heavy ship and 2 galleys. That's okay. We're just continuing to pile in over here. Now, we are going to be taking some fairly heavy attrition as we move up, but that will lessen as we get to our final positions. Okay. We're going to move in here. This should absolutely crush the Tunisian army. No problem. Okay. So these guys are heading here. Excellent. And the occupations are beginning. Fantastic. We do see a Mughal army up here. To that end, I'm going to send these 2 units up, and we're going to put in our good leader if we can. We can't, but we'll put in this leader over here, just to make sure we have a leader. It's just a piece of paper. Excellent. Okay. So a Mughal army over here. That's like 10% of their army. Actually, that's more than 10% of their army. Okay. Well, we are making our way inward. And this is going to be falling pretty soon, this fort over here. That's excellent. This fort we usually have a bit of a hard time taking down. We're going to make our way up with these 2 units. See if we can track down that force that we saw. We're not too interested in going after it, but if we get there, we get there. And it'll be great. And these guys should definitely head northward. Wonderful. Oh, did we capture some transports here? I think we did. We'll just put those over here with the rest of our transports. Okay, we can't advance over here until this fort falls. That's okay. We want to set up our line over this way as soon as we can. This is basically the exact same strategy that we used with the last Mughal war, right? Get this out of the way quickly, set up a line here where we can rapidly reinforce our armies. That's the overall structure of this. We're going to move up to here. The Siege of Herat has ended. That is excellent. We're going to move over this way. That will actually impede Mughal movements over this way pretty dramatically. And we do see that that Mughal army is, in fact, still there. And there's more of them besides. Okay. We're going to move up 2 additional armies. It'll take them time to get there. That's okay. I don't want to fight this exactly right now, because we don't know what's behind this. However, fighting this is something that I want to do. We may get a crossing penalty, but we won't, so that'll be fine. We have better maneuver than they do. Excellent. Now, these guys are going to move up. Lose a bunch of ducats for some base development. Sure, that's absolutely worthwhile. Okay, so we've got ourselves our line over here. These guys are moving in, but I think they're going to be too late. Yes, in fact, we stack wiped this. These are locked in. We're going to fight them here now. The question is that going to be too late? Well, the question is, will we stack wipe this, actually? That's what the real question is here. I kind of doubt that we'll stack wipe it, although they're getting crushed. 114% to 109. 8.2 to 5.4. That morale difference is ridiculous. Okay, good to know. And 3.6 to 3.2 tactics. Yeah, no wonder we're crushing them. We didn't stack wipe them, but that was an absolutely crushing defeat for them. Beautiful. Okay, so that's good to go over here. We're going to go over to boost. That'll be fine. We're going to continue sieging over this way. Yeah, this is fine. They're going to retreat. And the Mughals are down to 516k. They are still winning against their in their Mughal reconquest war. So that's interesting. We do need to order movements over here, and so we shall. And these guys can move in over this way. Wonderful. We don't want any Mughal constructions in our backline, which I think we saw over here. No, we didn't. Okay, that was just trade forces, I think. These guys, they're going to move up to, like, Gore for right now. Cool. So we know that the Mughal forces are going to be coming back this direction, and that does have an effect on the landscape, as opposed to the previous war, where we actually didn't have any idea where the Mughal forces were. Now we do. So that's great. We can grab ourselves a religious idea, and so we shall. That gives us a yearly prestige. That's nice. That'll help that decay dramatically. These guys are just chilling, and we're going to send them over, like, this way to Merv. Beautiful. So, I kind of ignored this and shouldn't have. We're going to move up to here. These guys will need to go away. We're going to just move this fleet for now. We'll have this fully occupied in a moment. No primary Mughal armies on visuals just yet. But they will be quite soon. We're getting this area cleaned up, and that'll be done quite soon as well. Fantastic. This siege will be ending soon enough. What is our specifically Mughal war score? Our Mughal war score is 12%. Fair enough. We're We're going to continue to grab territory over here, and these guys, they're going to need to start heading over to this front. Our western front is wrapping up before the Mughals arrive, and that is beautiful. We're probably not going to have to give up ground like we did last time. We're already shifting troops over there, after all. So this is going great. These guys are going to head over here and try to chase down that Tunisian force. And we just lost our Inquisitor. That's unfortunate, but we'll go ahead and grab Grand Navy here. And... oh my, we lost 2 counselors there, actually. We'll take the National Unrest reduction, and we can't actually promote him because he's actually Egyptian. Oof, I should have checked that. Morale of armies, definitely. Fantastic. We'll take that up to +5. And, of course, we can work on conversions. There we go. So these guys, honestly, I feel like they should move up to this front at this point. We're not too concerned about pushing forward over here for the moment. Mostly because we want to see all of these sieges over here finish up. We did just finish this siege, and that allows us to push forward up here a bit and almost unify this front. In fact, we can unify this front. If we were to push something like this, get these guys up over here, like so. Okay. We won the Siege of Tabriz. That's fantastic. We're going to head up over here for right now. And our other advisor died. Ottoman separatists over here. Sure. No real problem there. Colonial range or improve relations. Kind of gross on both. And none of those are accepted cultures. So I'm actually going to retire everyone here. And we'll let that roll up. Ah, our monument in Zimbabwe has finished. Oh, that would have been the Suez Canal. Excellent. It cannot be upgraded further. It is currently viewed as magnificent. Beautiful. The Suez Canal is too big to move. You don't say. But now we can send our fleets through here. That's a huge deal. Absolutely huge. This army can be moved up. Excellent. These guys can move into Siwi for this exact moment. These guys can move over here. And these can be moved up to this front. Same with these. Excellent. No real issues here as of right now. The Mughals have not arrived. Trade efficiency, huh? Well, that's better than nothing, and he's Rwandan, so we still can't promote him unless we were to promote Rwandan culture. Which I suppose we could do. Although we need dip power for that, which we can't currently deal with. Okay, sure. Not great options there, in all honesty. These guys are going to move over here. In fact, these guys should deal with that. These should move here. Okay. These can now be relocated up to this front. Beautiful. We won the Battle of Fayum, as expected. And these guys are going to move here, so we can just do that for now. And these can just take back this territory. Sure. Still no Mughal armies coming back from their other war. Are they still involved in that other war? No. They pieced out of that other war. So we should be expecting them to come in soon. Okay. Luckily, this front is already over. So we're already down to a one-front war. So that's great. We are just moving our troops. And that's what they're doing, too. They are also moving their troops. We have to assume they're going to be here soon enough. Liberty Desire from Subjects Development. Sure. Force March costs no power. I'm not really in the habit of using Force March. It's something I should probably do more frequently. Let's go ahead and do that. With it costing no power, there's kind of no reason not to use Forced March, right? That is, of course, this. Yeah. It just won't get reinforcements and morale won't recover until you are holding still. Kind of not a reason to not do that. So we're kind of splitting off into two fronts over here because of the wasteland. That's okay. These guys should move up over this direction. Our military leaders are leaving us now. Everybody's just kicking over. Hilarious. Okay, well, we're just going to push up something kind of like this. Excellent. I want to check in on the status over here. Yep, these guys can hop in over there. Tunis will, of course, be full annexed by the end of this war. That will be great. But it will take us a little while to get the war score that we need yet. Ticking is on our side, actually. Wait. Oh, it's because ticking war score is on our side from the Tunis capital. Right, of course. I'm a moron. I want to know what the situation with the Mughals is, though. Yeah, 26% is not really enough to get any of the concessions from them that we want. We're going to need to at least push up to their capital. Now, what concessions do we want from the Mughals? Honestly, I think that's a discussion to be had next episode. I don't think that that's going to be relevant this episode because the war is not going to be over yet. So that's fine. We're going to push up over this direction for the moment. And we can just push up something like that. That gets us this front. And these guys can, like, push up a little bit further and push beyond the front. Kind of like this. And we could use reinforcements down on this front. Okay, sounds good. We've got 4 more armies on their way. I'm going to send these guys down here. But these 3, they're going to come up this direction. That'll be fine. Okay, sounds good to me. There's a Mughal force, 61,000. So that's nearly 10% of their army, a little over, actually. Luwu wants military access. Pass. And we're just going to clean up this front here. Excellent. And our armies are moving on in. So the Mughal armies should be more numerous than what we're seeing. The question is, where are they? We know that they were up here, so they had to come back this way, right? Maybe they were able to come back this way, but that seems pretty unlikely. Maybe they lost their access through Chagatai and are stuck. But if that's the case, then they're black flagged and they can come back. Yeah, I'm not sure. They should be here by now. The Mughals have sown discontent in our populace. Okay, cool. The Mughals should be here by now. Absolutely. And it's a little confusing that they're not. We're going to continue to advance here towards their capital, which will take us some time. And these guys can move into Samarkand. Excellent. Still no sign of Mughal forces. We've not had a major battle with the Mughals. Of course, ticking is on our side. So there is that. That's absolutely fascinating. That's a lot of occupations. The siege of Bukhara has ended. Excellent. And we're going to move up over this way. Get that area all cleaned up. These guys are going to move up over here, and then we can push in something kind of like this. I'm really confused at where the Mughal forces are right now. We should be seeing more opposition than this. Unless they've just decided, based on the results of that first battle, that they don't want anything to do with fighting us. Maybe. Maybe. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to finish our war against the Mughals. At least I hope we finish it next episode. I think we will. We're making very good progress here, and I don't think they're really hugely capable of stopping us. So you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.